Welcome to Just Puzzling. My name is Chris. Today we're going to do a New York Times hard Sudoku dated June 4, 2025. Let's get into it. Alright, so what have we got? We've got a 6 here, 6 here, 6 there, oops, 6, 8 there, 8 there, 8 there, so that's an 8. We can see here there's an 8 there, and an 8 there, so that's going to be an 8. Alright. Interesting. These numbers here interest me. 139, because 139 are going to be there. You go 1, 3, and 9 because they can't be in those two cells there, which leaves me a 4 and a 2. Okay. So 3 can't be actually up there because the 3's got to be up here for that. So that's a 3, that can't be a 3. 1 and 9. So 6, 8, 6, 8. What else are we seeing? So 8, 8, 8. 4. So 4 is going to be there. And that's really around that 4 coming out there. 1, 2, 3. 3 is going to be there. So that's similar to 5, 6, 7, 8, so 8 is here and here. Right. So what have we got? Excuse me, just a little sneeze there. So 7's gonna, because this 7 here, 7's gonna be up the top here and here, and 7's gonna be across here. The other number that's going to be across here is 5. So 5 is going to be down at the bottom here. So 5, and that will be a 5. Then it can be 1 and 9 as the other numbers. Interestingly enough, 1 and 9 doesn't sit there. So that's going to be either a 5 or 7. But we don't know much more than that at the moment. So 9, 9, 9. So 9 is going to be here, and this is around that 9 there and that 9 there, and we can see here that these two 9s here are telling me that that's going to be a 9 there. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. What else have we got? We've got 6 and 7, so 6 and 7 can be in those. So 7, actually look at that, 7 can't be there, so 7's going to be there and there, which means 7's going to be at the top there. 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, 4, 4, 4, so 4, 4, 4 are out, so that's a 4 there, and that leaves these two as a 4. Okay, 3, 3, 3, so because of this 3 and this 3, these two are going to be a 3. And I may have just hit the brightness button. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 can be all of those. 5, 6 can be here, 7 can be here and here, and we have 8, don't we? So 8 is there or there. So we can see here that the 6 is going to be one of these 3, the same as the 1. So the 6 and 1, the 9's already there, which is taking care of that. So we'll put in some numbers in here. 2 can be in all the corners. 3 is at the top, 4 is there, 5 is at the bottom, 6 is there, 7 is at the top, 8 is there, and 9 is there. So that's all the numbers there. 1 can be there, 2 can be there or there. So interesting, 2 can't be there, so this is a 2, one of those is a 2 there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Where does 9 go? So 9 can go into these spots here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. So 3 can't be in this column. 3's in that column, and then because of these 2 3s, that leaves me 1 spot for the 3. And what that does is it actually leaves me 1 spot for the 2 because the 2 can't be there, right? And so that leaves me 5 and 7 in this column. Because of that 7 there, that's going to be the 5 and that's going to be the 7. So we'll clear out the 7s out of there. Okay. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops. 5, 6, 7. So that's a lot of numbers that can be in those boxes there. I'm going to do this can be a 1, 2, 3, 4. There and there. 5 is there. 6 can be any of them. 7 can only be at the top. 8 is there, and 9. Okay, so let's have a look at this. 7 can only be there, right? 7, 9. So only these 2 can be 7 and 9. That can't be a 3. So let's clear that out. So we will take out 1, 6, 4. So 7 and 9. That's a 4 there. Okay, so 4. 1, 6. So 6 can't be there, 6 can't be there, that's got to be the 6 there. 6, 1, so that could be a 1, that can't be a 1, so that's a 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's an 8 there, which leaves, because of this 8 and this 8, that is an 8, and it leaves me these 2 as an 8. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's a 4 there. 5, 6, so that's a 6. So that can't be a 6, so we'll take that off. It can't actually be a 1. So what are the two numbers here? This is going to be a 2 or a 5. And up here, 1, 6, 1, 6, this number here is going to reveal itself as a 4. Okay. 4 there. So that means this can't be a 4, and that's a 4 there. So 1, 3, 1, 5. So 4. Okay, 1, 5, 1, 2, 5, 9. So 1, 2. So that's given me a pair there. So 3 can be there. 4 can be there. Okay, so what we're saying here, because we're saying that the 8 and 2 and the 8 and 2 and the 8 and 2 leave these 2 here, this is basically telling me that 4 can't be at the bottom, 4 can't be in there, it can't be those 2, so that's a 4. So that leaves this as a 4 up here. 4, that can't be a 4, so that's a 6, that can't be a 6, so that's a 7. So down here, these 2 numbers here are going to be a 6 and 5. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to make that a 7 there, which means that these 2 can't be a 7. And we're going to say that because this is 5, 6, 5, 6, can't be a 3, can't be a 3, that's a 3. I'm going to check that. The other numbers are 9. So that's going to be a 9. So 9 is there. 9, 3, 4. That leaves this as a 4. So let's clear that out. That can't be a 4. So 5, 6, 5, 6. 1, 3, 5, 6. So 1. So 2, 8, 2, 8. You can't be a 9 and you can't be a 3. So you're a 1. So you can't be a 3, which doesn't make sense. Oh, you can't be a 1. Sorry, you can't be a 1, you can be a 3. So a bit of a mistake there on my behalf. That means that this can't be a 1. And let's say that's 5, 9. So what's the other two numbers? 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So these two can't be a 9. That is a 9. So that's going to be a 9 there. 9 and 3, 5, 9. What that's left me is that's left me with this can't be a 9. So that is a 9. 9. 5, 9 there, 5, 9 there, 7, 9, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 7, 2, 3, 7, 5, 6, 5, 6, 2, 8. So 3 is definitely there. 5, okay. 1, 6, 1, 6, 2, 5, 2, 5, so that's a 2, 5, so you can't be a 5, and you can't be a 2. So 2 can be there or there, 2 can be there or there, so that makes sense. 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 7, can't be an 8. So that's 3, 7, 3, 7, so 8 is here, 8 is there, 2, so 7 can be here or here, 5 can't be there, 5 can be there, 6 can be there, 6 can't be there, 6, 8, 5, okay, 2, 2 there. So 1, 2, 7, 1, 3, 7, 3, 7, 5, 6, 1, 2, 2, 5, 3, 7, 1, 5. So 1 can be there, 1 can be there or there, 5, 9, 7, 9, so 2, 6 is in this column, 6 is in this column, and 6 is in these two columns. Alright, so what do we got? 2 makes sense there, 2 is there, 2 is there, 2 is there, and 2 can be one of those friends. So 1 makes sense there, 1 makes sense there, 1 makes sense there, no it doesn't. So that's a 1 there. 2, so 5, 1, can't be a 1, so you're going to be 3, you can't be a 7, you are a 2, 2, 5, because of that 1 there, you're going to be the 1 and you're going to be the 6, so you can't be a 6 or a 3, so you're 5, you can't be a 7, so you're a 3, and that's because of that 7 there. That leaves me with a 3 here, so that's a 3. This can't be a 2, can't be a 2 or a 3, 5, 6, and for some reason it can't be a 6. Okay, so 5, 7, 7, 9, so that makes sense. 5, 6, 2, 8, so 5's out because of this 5 here, their 5's are out. That leaves me with a 6 there, a 5 there, can't be a 5 there, so that's a 7. We will take out the 5 and 7 there, 5 and 7, that leaves me 2, 6, can't be a 5, so you're a 5 there, you are a 9, which means you're a 9, you're a 7, 7's taken care of, 2, 6, 5, 6, so you can't be a 5 because of that there, 5, 6, 6, 2, 2, 8, 8, and 7. All right. Really struggle with the notes. I get them all in. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy to have found those notes there. Have been the 139, 139 out there. That opened up a few things, but I still there. That was my problem here was that one there, and I had that as a 1 and 2. So that was where I fell down. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Until next time, bye for now.